Last thing I want to talk about transformations. I want to talk about the turning point as a transformation. This question shows as a transformation. Sorry, this question shows up, and I just want to discuss it. So the question is, you start with f of x equals x squared, and you're told that f of x becomes g of x, which is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 2. And the question is, what was the transformation that took you from x squared to x squared plus 6 minus x squared minus 6x plus 2? And so here's how we do it. You're going to writing that in vertex order. So writing a quadratic in vertex form reveals a translation. And so we know that vertex form was, like x minus h squared plus k. And so it turns out that when we go from x squared to any quadratic, we're actually shifting x to the x by k, a translation of hk. It's kind of cool. So let's take a look at that. Let's transform g of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 2. So method 1 to write it in vertex form is find the vertex. Find the vertex. So first of all, find the axis of symmetry. So negating negative b over 2a, negative 6 over 2 times 1, which is 3. Plug it into the equation, the quadratic, to get the y. So it's 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 2. 9 minus 18 is negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7. And we can rewrite this as x minus 3 squared minus 7. And you can say, to go from x squared to x squared minus 6x plus 2, start with x squared and shift it 3 to the right and 7 down. This is a translation of 3 negative 7. 3 to the right and 7 down. I want you to go to Desmos right now and put these two equations in, and you'll see that the vertex actually shifted 3 to the right and 7 down. It's still a smile, obviously. And you can see that there's no stretching, there's no reflections, but you can see the change. Let's try another one. I'm sorry. And then let me show you a more advanced method, which is completing the square. So we have x squared plus 6x. Remember, we're going to add on a term, but we're going to subtract off that term to maintain the equality, plus 2. If you recall the technique, you take the positive 6, divide by 2, and square it. And so we have plus 9 here, but minus 9 here, because I'm adding 0 in. And then you notice, because you did quadratics, you did factoring madness, that this ends up being x plus 3. Oh, sorry. This is minus, it's so mine. This is x minus 3 squared minus 7. Perfect. 3 to the right, 7 down. Let's try 2 more. Just once again, it's a really short lesson. I just want you to go. I just wanted to touch upon this. Let's try this a couple more times. We're going to go from f of that. We're going to go from f of x squared to the first example is g of x equals x squared plus 8x plus 1. And the second example is x squared equals 2x squared minus 4x plus 5. I'm not really thinking this one is going to be on the IB exam, but it never hurts to practice. And once again, you know how to, let's just try this. So I want you to pause the video, try these on your own. Either you can, once again, method 1, find the turning point and rewrite it, or do completing the square. Okay, let's try these. So x squared plus 8x plus 1. I'm going to do completing the square. I know it's x squared plus 8x. 8 divided by 2 is 4, square root of 16, plus 16 minus 16 plus 1, x plus 4 squared minus 15. So I know this one is the translation of 4 to the left, 15 down. Let's try the next one. So you know what, the next one, I think I'm just gonna find the turning point. I know that this can be rewritten as 2 minus x, 2 times x minus h squared plus k. I just have to figure out the turning point. This will show up, probably this might show up. So I know it's in this form. I know the 2 comes out. So let's see, what is the turning point? Well, x equals negative 4 over 2, that's 2. And then the y is 2 times 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 5. And so I have, let's see, 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 8 minus 8 is 0, plus 5. It's 5. Nice. So it's a translation of 2, 5, and it can be written as 2 times x minus 2 squared plus 5. They could ask you some questions on the second one about all the transformations, and you would say, okay, to go from x squared to 2x squared minus 4x plus 5, you'd say first, it's a translation of 2, 5, and then second, it's a v stretch by a factor of 2. Okay, and that's it, and that's the transformations unit. Good luck.